Well, hello.
It's recording.
Okay, so we're going to turn off recording.
We make a good
Okay, so yes, we do. So anyway, we're Cindy and Joe Bador. We've been with LifeWave for 5 years now. We've had some amazing stories to share. We're not going to share it all now because we take up hours and hours.
Yeah, can't do that.
We've been, but we are just so remarkably overjoyed to be a part of this wonderful company and to be a byproduct of the product.
Yeah, and so a couple of things maybe to expect tonight as we share our stories with you is, we hope that you get to know us a little better. We'd like to share with people. We love talking to people about these opportunities. And, so hopefully you'll learn a little more about us. We're going to talk a lot about the company and what the company offers. And for people who want to try the products, we're going to make sure you have the information you need on that. And even for the folks who are more entrepreneurial spirited, we're going to touch just briefly on a little bit of the opportunity that exists with LifeWave, especially now. We'll talk about this in a little bit. But yeah, let's get this party started.
Okay, we got involved in LifeWave about 5 years ago. I've always been really passionate about staying healthy and, preserve my youth the best I could and doing it without, drugs or anything. And I've had a lot of back issues and neck issues in my life. And I'm going to tell you, there's been times I was almost like crippled. Yeah. And since I've been using LifeWave, I don't have those issues anymore. And it's funny, as I celebrate more birthdays, things should start to go downhill. And they're not. And, there's something to be said for that. So I'm a fan for life. And Joe has similar things to share. But again, if we started into our testimonials tonight, we'd be on here all day. So,
but I will say this. You could go to our YouTube channel and you'd be able to see a few of the things that we have videotaped, some recordings, and we put them on YouTube at the VLP Movement. And so that's kind of the theme of
us.
Yes.
Not necessarily. It's not really a LifeWave thing. It's kind of like a Joe and Cindy thing.
That's correct.
So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so we can get started. Just give me a second here.
While we're sharing the screen, we won't be able to see your comments. We're not. Yeah, we're tech challenged. Anyone can do what we're doing here because we don't get too deep into the technical side of things, but we're getting along.
Yes. Okay, so why don't you tell them a little bit about why we call ourselves the VLP Movement.
Yep, the VLP Movement. The VLP stands for Vitality, Longevity, and Prosperity. And that's the three pillars of what it is that we believe is worthwhile. And if you can find a way to lead a more vital life and then go take that into the longevity piece where you're living a longer life with vitality, there is a necessary third pillar to this mantra of ours, and that is prosperity, because you're going to want to be able to live the kind of lifestyle that this vitality and this longevity are going to allow you. And so we think the prosperity is one not to be overlooked. So that's why we call it the VLP Movement.
So let's talk a little bit about LifeWave. And we want to start out by showing you this video. This is one of the newer videos that LifeWave has released, and we just love it.
Yes.
They said it couldn't be done. To boost cellular activity using light? With wearable technology like this? No way. But they didn't know this inventor, David Schmidt, LifeWave's founder and CEO, who made what some said was impossible, possible. David's commitment to tap into our natural human energy at the cellular level without drugs or stimulants led to LifeWave being launched in the early 2000s. His mission? To share products with the world that enhance people's health, wellness, beauty, and longevity without drugs. Today, after thousands of clinical studies on light therapy, it's an accepted science, and LifeWave is at the forefront of it all. The big break came in 2004 during the U.S. Olympic trials, where elite swimmers under NCAA coaching icon and LifeWave proponent Richard Quick were setting their own lifetime records using LifeWave's energy enhancers, our first product. The word got out. Controversy, driven by skeptics, followed. But LifeWave was proven to be a safe, non-drug technology. A tidal wave of interest rolled in, of professional athletes, trainers, health practitioners, scientists, as well as everyday people, finding out that things were just better with LifeWave. More energy, more stamina, more enthusiasm for life. But David didn't stop there. He refined the science, inventing new ways to reduce pain, to improve sleep, to get rid of stress, and more, all without drugs. National stories, interviews, celebrity partnerships followed. Then, people in other countries heard of LifeWave's unique products, and the international growth wave began. After all, when you feel great, it shows in any language. And then it happened. You've heard of the Big Bang Theory? LifeWave's Big Bang was no theory, and it changed everything. It was summer 2018. Stem cells and the growing awareness of their ever-increasing value within the human body made headlines across the world. But for more than 10 years, David Schmidt had already been researching our body's aging process and how stem cells could help. He zeroed in on what was possible in activating existing stem cells. And then he figured out how to use LifeWave technology to elevate a copper peptide already proven, with decades of research behind it, to activate stem cells without injections. And the rest is history. X39 was born. When X39 launched in early 2019, the response was stunning. The testimonials flowed in. Today, it has proven to be an invention that has taken the world of health and wellness by storm, and it is changing people's lives everywhere. And LifeWave is growing fast as a result. David says X39 is his best achievement yet. The world is turning to LifeWave. Distribution in more than 100 countries, over 80 clinical, research and published studies, more than 100 filed and issued worldwide patents held by David, including over 70 in the field of regenerative science, and zero competition. What's it all mean? If you are hearing about LifeWave for the very first time, you are standing at a crossroads. The opportunity for you to profit from our accelerating growth is now. Will you be among those who take advantage? LifeWave is established, proven, at the start of something big, really big. And you're at the threshold too. You can help people discover how great it feels to feel great again with LifeWave. This is the definition of opportunity. This is LifeWave.
So, X39, today we're going to talk a little bit more about this amazing technology that was described in the video and how it came about. Some of the ways that this technology is, can be used to help improve your health, your vitality, your wellness. So as mentioned in the video, the LifeWave technology, it boosts cellular energy with light. That's a pretty amazing concept when you think about it. Sure. Phototherapy is a proven technology which has been in use for, I think, over 100 years, at least for decades, and it really does produce, anti-aging benefits and improve health. So I'm going to show you, because, one of the things that people get hung up on is, I just don't get it. How can this work? Yeah. How does this technology actually work? So we're going to go on to another short video that explains the phototherapy technology and LifeWave patches.
Light, an ancient form of energy that goes back to the dawn of time. For us, it all begins with the sun, the source of light and life for our entire solar system. Even Einstein concluded that everything we're made of contains light. All life originates with the sun through photosynthesis. Plants and vegetation collect the light, and all living creatures emit light. Humans actually emit infrared light, which can be seen with night vision devices. We've known for centuries that light has many effects on the body. LifeWave's phototherapy patches use light to stimulate the body's natural healing systems, providing specific health benefits. Here's how the technology works. First, a patch is applied to specific points on the body. Where the patch covers the skin, Infrared light emitted from the body is reflected back into the tissue. This stimulates the skin, which in turn stimulates specific regions of the brain. The brain then taps into the body's own natural flow of energy and the ability to heal itself. Let's take a look at why this is important on a cellular level. For example, a number of our patch products help counteract free radicals, oxygen molecules that damage cell proteins and contribute to visible signs of aging. When the body is stimulated through phototherapy to release its own antioxidants, these free radicals are neutralized naturally. LifeWave phototherapy patches promote an environment that enables the body to optimize its restorative powers and provide specific health benefits, all without the use of harmful drugs or chemicals, all helping you to stay healthy and young. To find out more, contact your distributor or visit LifeWave.com. LifeWave. Live long. Live well.
So really, that's simple, right? You apply a patch to a specific area of the body, maybe an area of pain, in the instance of the LifeWave patch. And then the patches are activated by our body heat, and that reflects wavelengths of light back into the body. So nothing's going into the body. These patches are completely non-transdermal. It's simply these wavelengths of light, on the surface of the skin, and that stimulates the nerve, and that kind of creates this biochemical response. Okay, I always like to talk a little bit about history, and I know the first video did cover this, so I'm just going to breeze over this quickly. But David Schmidt actually had an interest in being an inventor as a small child, and he was fascinated with Thomas Edison was his idol when he got to visit his laboratory back when he was a kid. As he grew up, he began to study this and majored in biology and became a scientist. And he was working for the Navy, creating survival equipment for the U.S. Navy. And he was invited to participate in the U.S. Navy's mini-sub program. Now, the goal was to find a way to keep the crew member awake, alert, and alive longer in the case of an emergency, a disaster, a catastrophic accident, and so forth. So that led David on to discover what is now the LifeWave Energy Patch. Now, as they said in the movie, and they talked about the Olympic team, that's an amazing story because these girls started using the patches and their performance improved almost instantly. But the LifeWave patch, it's a safe and non-addictive way to help increase our body's energy. It also promotes better focus and clarity of mind. And boy, do I get a good feel of this when I'm working on a very tough project at work. It's clinically proven to increase endurance without using drugs or stimulants. So again, we're backed by science. Over 80 clinical studies, over 100 patents, 70 in the area of regenerative science. I mean, the LifeWave product is, backed by scientific research. So let's talk a little bit more about the rest of the products that LifeWave has. Now, after the Energy Enhancer made its debut, about a year later, LifeWave introduced the Silent Nights patch. Now, the Silent Nights enhances the quality and increases the length of your sleep. Now, IceWave was the next patch to come along, and it's a fast-acting, safe, and natural pain relief for the whole body or for local pain.
Now, if we stop and go back to that last slide just for a second, if you look at these patches and you think about what they're doing for the body, you start thinking about this first pillar of our movement, the vitality. If you're able to use the energy enhancers to give your body more energy and the IceWave to work on the areas of pain to allow energy to flow through your body better, and then the Silent Nights to get you a better night's sleep. So you see how the vitality piece comes into play here and why this became our first pillar.
So next came along the anti-aging patches, also known as Y-Age. And here's why. First of all, you have glutathione. Now, glutathione, it is the master antioxidant of the body.
We're getting a message here from one of our folks that people are seeing us and not the screen.
Okay.
So we're going to fix that right now.
I really apologize for that. Let's see. Hold on. Let me go to here.
See, we told you didn't have to be genius.
So you missed all my beautiful slides. I am so sorry.
Oh, you can flip through them really quick, but
I'm just going to go back a couple.
That's better. Now,
yeah. Okay. Thank you so much for bringing that to our attention.
Yes.
We really appreciate it.
That was our technical department that helped us out there.
Now, you did see the video, I hope. I think it's where I started talking about the history.
Yeah.
So we don't really have to go in a repeat of that because it was discussed in the video. So let's just move on.
Yep. So these are the 3 patches that I believe bring the vitality into the picture, and it's where LifeWave got its start.
Again, next we come to the anti-aging patches, glutathione, which is the master antioxidant of the body. You know, I never even heard of glutathione prior to joining LifeWave. Now I am surprised I never heard about it because of its importance to our health and wellness. It supports the immune system. It promotes the release of stored toxins. It's kind of like the liver's, like the liver is the washing machine and glutathione is the detergent. It's kind of the way I like to look at it.
That's a very good way to put it.
And so the next patch is the carnosine patch. Now this patch has been clinically shown to increase stamina, improve strength, flexibility, and it also supports the brain. The Eon patch is an amazing patch, and Joe has a testimonial on that, but it's clinically proven to reduce stress and decrease inflammation. Now, I'm going to show you an illustration. Did you want to talk a bit about your story about the...
So on the, this goes back 5 years when Cindy first introduced me to LifeWave. And I began using a product back then that included the Eon patch, and you put the Eon patch right on the back of your neck. There's other places you can put it too. And the Eon patch is just such a great patch because it allows energy to flow better through your body. It takes some of the stress out of your body. But I had a football injury from college where I was playing interleague football, intramural football, and I compressed 2 vertebrae in my neck. And so ever since then, you know, since my college age, I had this situation with my neck where I didn't have that full range of motion. And I just figured, you know, at some point in time, I'm going to probably have to have surgery on it. And, but I kept putting it off. I just kept living with the, you know, the non-ability to move my neck and shoulders the way I normally would. And I began to realize after wearing the Eon patch for a while that some of that pain was starting to go away. And before I knew it, I have full range of motion. I wear that patch every day from 5 years ago up until tonight. So.
Okay. I want to show you one illustration here. This is an illustration of infrared imaging. Now the images on the 2 top, the red will illustrate inflammation in the body, and then the Eon patch is applied. And then the images below are about 10-15 minutes after that application. So you can clearly see the visible reduction in inflammation very quickly.
And if you go back 2 slides now. So this second piece here, these Y-Age patches, you know, Y-Age. So these patches are patches that tie into the longevity piece of our pillar. This is the second pillar of vitality, longevity, and you know these anti-aging patches, along with the new patch that we're going to get into here very shortly, the X39 patch, really do solidify that longevity piece, that pillar for us.
Absolutely. Okay, so I'm going to just a few other patches that LifeWave has. There's the SP6 Complete. This can help reduce appetite and cravings, which can support a weight loss program. The Alavito patch, it improves the health of the skin from the inside out and outside in. There's some other side effects with the Alavita patch. It works very well for me in helping me sleep.
Yeah.
It really does. And the Nirvana patch will support healthy endorphin production, so it will elevate the mood.
Well, let's talk about
X39. So the X39, it activates stem cells, and we're going to get into that a little bit more. Stem cells are really the future of health and medicine. Right now, stem cells, you see clinics everywhere, and they're very effective in treating things. The problem is that it's very expensive. There's still some potential risk in some of these procedures. What our patch does is it activates our stem cells naturally at a cost that anybody can afford. It's literally the most dramatic anti-aging and rejuvenation product of our time.
Absolutely. Absolutely is.
So if you can handle another video, this will explain the X39 very well.
Before we jump into that, I just want to make just a comment.
Sure.
We have these little short videos as part of our presentation, and it's just to help show you that you too can explain this business to other people, sometimes by just sending a few links to them, because the company does such a great job in supporting us with great marketing material like these videos. And so, we hope you don't get weary of them, because we think they're just full of information, and we'll try to touch on some of the points when the video is over here. It's a short video.
Whoops. Yeah, that was short.
Woohoo. That was great.
We all hope to age gracefully so we can enjoy our later years full of energy, vitality, and good health. But so often, with age, our bodies start to show signs that things just aren't as they used to be. Our energy, skin, healing and recovery time, sleep, it all just seems to go downhill. Unless you're using LifeWave. Since 2004, LifeWave has been delivering its amazing life-enhancing technology to people across the world, always helping the body do what it was designed to do, only better. And as it turns out, the best was yet to come. David Schmidt, our founder, creative force, and world-class inventor behind LifeWave technology, has recently achieved something in the field of regenerative science with a single LifeWave patch that researchers worldwide, spending years and billions of dollars, could not. Introducing LifeWave X39, the world's first product ever to activate stem cells, a true breakthrough in regenerative science that helps restore our bodies to a healthier, more youthful state in a way no other product can. The secret? By harnessing the power of LifeWave's patented phototherapy, X39 uses light to elevate a peptide proven to signal the activation of stem cells. Think about it. These are the cells that generate and regenerate all the cells and structures of the human body. They're the building blocks for our organs, tissues, blood, and immune system. They also serve as an internal repair system everywhere. But as we age, stem cells become less effective. Their ability to repair damaged tissue is reduced. In fact, by age 60, they've slowed dramatically. But all that changes when just one LifeWave X39 patch is placed anywhere on the body each day. Instead of older and less effective stem cells, X39 supports the production of younger and healthier stem cells. This amazing level of control over your vitality and well-being was simply not possible, let alone this easy, until now. And the best part? Like all LifeWave patches, X39 is safe, non-invasive, and incredibly cost-effective. Look what people are saying about LifeWave X39. Backed by clinical studies, multiple patents, and 20 years of development, any one of these benefits would be impressive. But X39 is so effective, it can influence everything about your body, how you look, feel, perform, and heal. It's time you experience the power of X39. Imagine investing in companies like these when they first went public and riding their growth to where they are today. Those who made wise decisions to get involved gained incredible wealth. Now it's your turn. When it comes to regenerative anti-aging science, stem cells are the future. And thanks to LifeWave, you are at the forefront of it all. Don't miss out. X39 puts you on the threshold of explosive growth in your business like no other product ever could. And all you need to do is try it and share it with others. The LifeWave X39 patch, an absolute breakthrough. For your body, for your business. Live long, live well, live younger. Experience the power of LifeWave today.
So I want to explain a little bit exactly how this works. Now, the X39 patch, what it does is it elevates a copper peptide called GHKCU. Now, this peptide was discovered over 40 years ago by a gentleman by the name of Laurent Picard. And I have a great book I was going to show you, but I didn't grab it tonight. But so this peptide was discovered back then. It has remarkable anti-aging benefits and benefits for our health. And one of those benefits are it activates stem cells. So, and it is a proven method to activate the stem cells. And what this does is it resets the genes back to a younger, healthier state. This is really an awesome discovery. I want to stop sharing for a minute, and I promise you I will remember to start when we're ready to continue. About a week and a half ago, we were able to witness, and a lot of you are LifeWave members, so you probably saw it too, a webinar, talk show webinar with David Schmidt, and he was giving us some updates and some exciting news about some of the great things he's going to be sharing in a week and a half at the Las Vegas convention, which we're so excited to have that coming. But what David kind of gave us a little hint, and he said, we started X39 about a year ago. In fact, I think it was a year ago this week.
Yeah, January.
Yes, and since then we've had thousands of testimonials from members and customers on the remarkable benefits that they've received. Since then, over the past year, LifeWave, as they do with all their products, has conducted 7 clinical studies on X39. There's 4 more that are just starting, and he says he'll have about 15 to 16 by the end of the year. So here, I've got some notes here I wanted to take from that, and I just wanted to share some of that with you.
Before you jump into that, and the notes were great because the webinar was great, but David had also mentioned another thing. A lot of these products that you have out there in the market, typically, in order to have efficacy, you have to have at least 2 clinical studies backing up what it is that you're saying that these products can do.
Yeah.
And in this case, David, he's hoping to have over a dozen of them before the end of the year. That's how exciting this niche is. We've been in LifeWave for over 5 years now. We've never had anything near the excitement of this last year. We tell people that this is a 15-year-old startup company because we really do see it happening that way.
Exactly.
So let's go into some of the notes.
So I want to just give you a few, he didn't reveal a lot, he's saving that, but what he did tell us is that what they've learned over the past year through these clinical studies is that members, LifeWave X39 users, are actually receiving benefits from the patch that they're not even aware of yet.
Well, I can testify to that.
I can testify to that because I have a story too, but I don't want to take up a lot of time tonight. So, the peptide, GHK, it activates our stem cells and so much more. So in order to repair our body's cells, the cells need energy, and the energy starts in the mitochondria of the cell. It's the powerhouse of the cell. And as we age, our cells begin to produce less and less energy. This is why we age. And that area of the cell that makes energy begins to decline in its ability to make energy. So X39 actually reverses that process, and the cells produce more energy, and it also reduces stress on the cell. And we all know less stress, we age less quicker.
That's correct.
So we're really excited. As we know, and in the previous slide, X39 makes the cells behave like they're younger. This resets our genes to a younger state. I'm just so excited. He's going to explain to us what the biological effects of the body are on this peptide that we don't even know yet. Another thing we're looking forward to is hearing from a couple of great medical doctors that will be guest speakers. One is Dr. Chevalier, and he is going to talk about his research on X39 and how it plays a role in cognitive function. in memory and speed of processing and reaction time. And he also is going to talk about what role it plays in age-related cognitive decline. So we're really excited, and we're going to share all of that. Don't miss our next webinar, because we are going to have all this great information to share.
And then Dr. Connor.
Dr. Connor, yes.
What's her first name? Not
Melinda.
Melinda Connor. She got to know LifeWave through some of the research studies that she did. Her job is to go out and disprove technologies and what have you. And, in her studies with the LifeWave product, it just brought her very close to LifeWave. And she has an interesting way of describing what goes on with how this energy is manipulated in your body. We're learning big words like mitochondria and glutathione, and there's another one called photobiomodulation. Now, photobiomodulation means there's a bio in there. It's doing something to your body. So it's phototherapy that's actually having an effect on your body. And that biomodulation has to do with the wavelengths at which the light comes off of your body, off of your skin. And what the GHK peptide does is that it stimulates that part of your skin, and the patch will capture those waves and it will change the wiggle. So she talks about the wiggle as the energy comes up. And what David does with the patches is inside the patch, and here's a patch right here. It's just, that's all the bigger they are. And in that little center part there, he has enzymes and crystals in a very specific, what's the array of light that's called? We'll get anyways, so by having the perfect combination of that in the perfect, the place to put the patch, in many cases, the location of the patch, it will cause the wiggling to cause in a little different direction to have a specific effect on what it's trying to go after in the body, like the glutathione with the carnosine with muscle and its effect on muscle. But with the X39, the X39 can work anywhere on the body. And that's just such a unique patch. And we're learning more and more and more about some of the things that it's doing, not just in what we've talked about here, but some of the studies that are coming in are going to be really, really impressive.
Yes. So. Okay, so I'm going to go back to share my screen, and I am doing it. I'm pushing the button right now.
We'll see.
And share computer sound. Okay. Okay, so we are going to now take a little break on talking about the technology, because we do have folks on the call that are really just interested in the patches. And we do talk about, the business, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that after this. But we want to give those folks an opportunity to get this information now. So if that's just not something that they want to sit in on, and we're not going to be on too much longer, perhaps another 10 minutes regardless. But so actually there's 3 options to purchase LifeWave patches. First, you can purchase them from a LifeWave member through their LifeWave website as a retail customer. You can join the preferred customer program, and I'll explain that in a second, or you can become a LifeWave member. Now, yes, the membership is designed for those who are interested in the LifeWave business. However, there's no obligation. For those of you who want to be able to enjoy some savings down the road as you want to order more patches or maybe get more value for your money, the membership is a good option for you. So let's talk about the preferred customer program really, as opposed to the retail. Of course, as you can see on the slide, there's a savings in cost.
And significant in some cases.
Yeah, significant in some case. The only thing that you do have to have an active monthly auto ship. Now, that means let's say I'm using X39, I can sign up for auto ship. It's going to be shipped to me every month, and one patch packet, I'm going to save money on that rather than buying at retail. Right. Now, suppose I don't want X39 for whatever reason, I can't imagine, and I want to switch to another product. I can do that almost up until the day before it ships, or cancel. So there's no really obligation except for just staying on that auto ship to receive for retail customers who want to receive a little break in the price.
And one other point, as a retail customer, you also have a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there is absolutely no risk in trying it.
Right, right. I'd also want to say, for those of you who may be signing out now, if you were referred to this webinar by somebody other than us, please contact them before placing your order, because we want to make sure that they get credit for your order. And here's our contact information. LifeWave.com/Seabird is our LifeWave website, email address, and here's our phone number.
And what we'd like to say here is, if you have your cell phone out, snap a picture of it. You'll have it there.
And we're going to show this at the end too.
Okay.
So,
oh, good.
Yeah. Okay, so Joe's going to talk a little bit about the LifeWave business, but we are going to start it out with, if you can stand, I promise this is the last one more video.
It's not too often that an opportunity comes along that puts you in the right place at the right time with the right product. But that's exactly where you find yourself as you discover the power of LifeWave technology and the opportunity it represents for you. Our mission? To share products with the world that enhance the health, wellness, beauty, and longevity of every person we encounter. If that resonates with you, take a moment and imagine. Have you heard about the billions being spent in the race to cash in on the promise of stem cells? We're told the possibilities in the future for improving our health and wellness using stem cell science for big pharma are huge. But what if the future was now? What if you could be perfectly positioned to take advantage of the stem cell revolution today? Partnering with an established company with proven technology, using a business distribution system that puts you in the driver's seat now. Too good to be true? Absolutely not.
It's what the world wants. We don't want drugs. We don't want injections. We don't want surgery.
I've never seen anything like this in 21 years of being a doctor, anything coming close to doing what this technology does for people.
This is a pivotal moment in alternative medicine and in the future of technology and healing and helping people.
Stem cells are the future. As a wellness company, we needed to be part of the stem cell revolution. And with X39, that's exactly what's happened.
That's David Schmidt, LifeWave's founder, CEO, and inventor of X39, his latest breakthrough in what is wearable, virtually weightless technology.
I'm now 50 years old and I feel like 30 years.
In 2 days, X39, my knee pain was really gone.
It's a really fun thing to share with people because everybody is amazed by it.
What does X39 do? It harnesses light to elevate a copper peptide proven to activate stem cells.
We're bringing regenerative science to everyone, and we're doing it safely and inexpensively and with extraordinary benefits. So this is why we have such an advantage in the marketplace and what makes our opportunity for our business builders so enormous.
This is cutting-edge science with no competition that's safe, affordable, non-invasive, and drug-free. We have an X39 video that tells you all about the science, so be sure to watch it. But with over 80 clinical studies behind it and multiple worldwide patents protecting it, the science is settled.
It's a game changer.
There is absolutely no competition.
You're not going to be able to find this in any other different company.
So where do you come in? Our distribution model is network marketing, an industry that approaches $200 billion a year in sales worldwide. People telling people about products and building teams of team builders that accelerate that word of mouth. It's big business, and LifeWave is growing fast within it.
It's very unusual that you would have cutting-edge science make its way into network marketing. But as it turns out, because our products produce immediate effects, immediate benefits, sharing the product face-to-face makes it the ideal way to share the technology.
The only thing you have to do is go out and share it with people. That's it.
You don't have to be a medical doctor like me. Everybody can do this.
You try the patch and you love it.
The reaction that people give us is like, wow.
With warehouses now in multiple countries, distribution in over 100, and the capability to manufacture millions of units per month already in place, LifeWave is ready for you. Just think about who you know and all the people they know that would like more energy without the buzz, to reduce or eliminate pain, to sleep better, all without drugs, to look and feel younger without risky procedures. The list of benefits using our products is long. The market's vast. Are you starting to get the idea here? You're on the threshold of something significant. I mean, think about it. This is an opportunity with global reach where there's help and support alongside you every step of the way, and it's all fueled by a science that has no competition. As a member, you have an incredible array of marketing support, training, and business services that allow you to focus on what's important, spreading the word about LifeWave and helping us expand.
The growth in the future is going to be fast because of X39.
Once you learn about the X39 and you see what it's doing for people, for me, I feel like it's an obligation to share it.
Today, more and more people are really looking for solutions for a better lifestyle.
Everybody wants to look younger, everybody needs more sleep, wants to have more energy, wants to get rid of pain.
And LifeWave is fun because you're making a difference in people's lives. It's not a little difference, it's a big difference.
LifeWave gave my children their mother back.
When you're able to move someone's health as much as we can with LifeWave, see what change that make into people's life, that's amazing. It is. You can literally change someone's life. And I love that.
So there you have it. Look, whatever you want, however high your goals, however big your dreams, it's all possible with LifeWave. So be sure to get back to the person who suggested you watch this video and get started today. Try X39 or one of our other fantastic products so you can learn for yourself what all the excitement is about when it comes to LifeWave. Whatever you do, though, be sure to get started today because the clock is ticking. The time is now. You don't want to miss out. We're building LifeWave to $1 billion company. Let's do it together.
So did you want to stop sharing and elaborate on that a little bit, or do you want to move on?
Yeah, let's talk about that a little bit.
Okay.
So that, obviously the videos are tremendous at explaining this stuff, but when you see all of that in just a few minutes, I'm not sure that you get a sense for the immenseness of all of this. LifeWave, after being in business now 15 years and in so many countries, it's just, as you become a member in LifeWave, you get so much with that membership, even though the real value is in the patches that you get when you first register. But you get your own dedicated back office. You get a replicated website that you can just give to people, and they can come in and learn all about the patches, the X39 specifically, and how to register or become a customer of yours right there on your website. You don't carry inventories. You don't have a big investment to get a business going. We'll touch a little bit on that in just a minute, but yeah, it's just an amazing, amazing opportunity.
I'm going to share for the last time.
Okay.
We don't have any more videos.
And so I think we missed the enrollment pack video.
Oh, it comes
somewhere.
next.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
So we, also, if we could go back out just for one more second, sweetie. I'm sorry. All these technical things. I wanted to just quickly show, the marketing department does such a good job, with the packages. People want to know, well, what do they look like? So that's what a patch looks like. I showed you that. This is what the packaging looks like. This IceWave, for example, comes with the patches, but it also comes with a little booklet. This will help you understand because it'll show you exactly where to place the IceWave patches based on whatever it is, the pain you're trying to go after. And all of the products do the same thing. In the X39 package, you get a nice brochure about the X39 and the history of phototherapy and what have you, but it also shows the same thing, patch placement. It helps you, and I know that it kind of focuses in, but there's the patch placement. They say just put it on the back of your neck or just below your belly button is the best places to put it. And then their little pamphlet in 12 different languages now. It's I just wanted to show you that the marketing behind this is stellar, just stellar.
Okay.
Sorry, sweetie.
Oh, that's quite all right. Okay, so the video already mentioned all this, so we're not going to go in and repeat. I just want to touch base on the 5 different options for enrollment, and then Joe's going to talk a little bit about the 5 ways to earn. Okay, so there's 5 different membership options when you enroll. It's really, what is the budget? What is the budget of the new member? And what do what is your goal? A lot of people, we see a lot of people come in at the silver gold because it gives them a few sleeves to try and a variety of patches. And I'm going to tell you, these numbers are not exactly accurate here because, for instance, at the gold level, you're not only getting like either 5 sleeves of X39 or 11 sleeves of the other patch. I think with the X39, if you do 5 sleeves, you do get an additional patch product. So that's when I said earlier when we talked about purchasing patches, there are benefits to coming in at these membership options because you do get some more value for your money, particularly when you get up in platinum and diamond.
Even better than wholesale.
Oh, yeah.
That's the point.
Yes. Okay, Joe, you're on.
So, really quickly here. Now, as far as the comp plan goes, as far as the business opportunity goes with LifeWave, I want you to know that we do a complete separate video on that, and it's available in our YouTube channel, VLP Movement. Cindy has done a tremendous job on the comp plan itself, and she digs in to each of the different ways of earning revenue in the LifeWave plan. So we would strongly encourage you to go seek that out or ask us to show you where to find that, because it goes into the comp plan really deeply. Today we just want to brush the surface for people who are curious about this and have a business mind toward what they've seen tonight. And it's a phenomenal time and a phenomenal product and a phenomenal opportunity. But we talked a little bit about this first way of earning in the LifeWave as a LifeWave member is you're selling products at retail, you're buying them at wholesale, you earn the difference of a retail wholesale exchange. Normal, standard business. It's great to have retail customers. The second way is as you introduce new members to LifeWave, LifeWave rewards you for that by paying what's called a product introduction bonus. So as you introduce someone to LifeWave, they join as a member, you can earn anywhere from $15 to $500 in a product introduction bonus. Now the third way, if we snap to that next slide, is what we call the binary commissions. This comp plan is a binary comp plan. Simply means you only have two legs or 2 ways that you can bring people into the organization as new members below you. They're either going to be on your left or they're going to be on your right. And as those binary legs grow, you begin points in those legs and you earn binary commissions or what they call cycle pay, and it gets really exciting, but we'll dig into that more in the comp plan presentation. The fourth way is matching bonuses, and that says that if you've got people down in those 2 binary legs and some of those people are beginning to earn binary commissions, you're going to begin to earn matching bonuses on a portion of what they're earning. Doesn't take anything away from them. It's just an additional reward for you, helping people do what you've learned how to do, gaining those binary commissions, and when they do, you earn a partial matching bonus on what they're earning. Now the fifth way, we talk about this only because of one thing. It's just another way of describing the product introduction bonus. But if you're bringing new members in at the platinum or diamond level, you earn more of that product introduction bonus than you normally would. And for the first 14 weeks, if you come in at the diamond level, or if you, at some point in time, if you upgrade to the diamond level, the first 14 weeks that you're a diamond, anytime you bring another diamond into a member into your organization, you're going to earn the full $500 each and every time. So pretty exciting. So that's the comp plan in a really high level view. And just reach out to us. We can certainly direct you to where to get more detail on that if you like.
Okay, well that comes to the conclusion of tonight's webinar. I want to thank everyone for joining us and listening to us. I apologize for a few little technical glitches.
We have them every time.
There's usually something that
Yes.
happens, or we forget what we were going to say, or whatever.
Yeah.
But you can reach us by phone anytime. Leave a message because we're both very, very busy. Email. I should put your email in there too.
Yeah, we should. Yeah.
And lifewave.com/Siebert is our website. Again, if somebody else referred you to this webinar, please reach out to them. And thank you, everyone.
And real quickly, we're going to be going to the LifeWave conference here in 2 weeks. So our next webinar would be sometime shortly after that.
Right.
And of course, we're going to have lots of new information there. We're going to get a chance to sit and rub elbows with a lot of the leadership of LifeWave that we've gotten to know over the years. And we just enjoy every moment that we can spend with a lot of these folks that are just, helping so many people learn about this LifeWave opportunity and this LifeWave product line.
Okay. Well, that's all we have tonight. Thanks again. See you in Vegas, Teresa and Ken.
All right.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.